Michael. Yeah, Raju, they ain't ready for this one.
I'm also not ready.
Let's show them how it's done.
You show.
Hey. So let's go. Smoke shisha, play FIFA. Every day, smoke shisha, play FIFA. It's okay, smoke shisha, play FIFA. With my friend, even on computer when we out in the town. Smoke shisha, play FIFA. Hey.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
You two brought up that acrimonious relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Miz abused Bryan, and Bryan fought back, taking Miz's spot in the SummerSlam main event, and then his United States Championship just a month later.
After laying dormant for a few years, The Miz and Daniel Bryan's hatred resurfaced in the infamous Talking Smack segment. After Daniel Bryan returned to action and pulled strings to get The Miz moved to SmackDown Live, you know this rivalry is far from over, even after 8 years.
The drop undoubtedly did some damage. Great offense by The Miz.
Nice job by The Miz.
The Miz with the offense. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan. Back body drop. Oh, I think this man means business.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Great offense by The Miz. Well executed neckbreaker. Executed perfectly.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
Nice job by The Miz.
And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive, Michael.
Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with, look at this, Miz.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Incredible move by The Miz.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
The Miz with the offense. Here's a cover. True testament to grit.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned the... Watch it. Miz. Skull-crushing finale.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Oh, he got him.
Let's look at this again.
He goes for the cover. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. His astonishing acrobatics coming through here. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Great offense by The Miz. He's got him covered. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Not yet.
Nicely done. He's displaying classic offense here. His shoulders are down. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Too early in the match to end it.
Drop kick. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Oh, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my pro.
You on NXT?
Nice job by The Miz.
Great offense by The Miz.
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
This guy's a machine. Oh, shoulder breaker. The Miz with the offense.
Oh, man,
right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Just driven down with such power, guys. Bringing it back into the ring. He's got him now.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
a sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Oh man, The Miz is in trouble. Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Clearly on a mission here. Great offense by The Miz. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. The Miz with the offense. The shoulders are down. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
It's way too early.
I don't know why anyone's
The Miz is looking to end this.
Skull-crushing finale.
This one's over, guys.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
He's going for the pin. Yes! Yes! The Miz wins! The Miz wins! These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name only. You know, some NXT pairings, like myself and Dolph Ziggler, had excellent pro-rookie relationships. Miz and Bryan, however, hated each other from the very start.
You two brought up that acrimonious relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan. Miz abused Bryan, and Bryan fought back, taking Miz's spot in a SummerSlam main event, and then his United States Championship just a month later.
After laying dormant for a few years, The Miz and Daniel Bryan's hatred resurfaced in the infamous Talking Smack segment. After Daniel Bryan returned to action and pulled strings to get The Miz moved to SmackDown Live, you know this rivalry is far from over, even after 8 years.
He lands the punch. Vertical suplex. Nice. A debilitating neck breaker. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future. Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise.
Wow.
While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
Going to the top, high risk.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight the NXT winner earned?
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future. Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you, Byron. His signature slam. Oh, right off the second turnbuckle. Face first. Somebody stop this. Ooh, slam.
With authority.
Oh, man. He's got the shoulders down. Kicks out in the nick of time. Not yet. There's no coming back from that. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my pro.
You on NXT? Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironic.
Look at this. Miz. That's it. It's over. It's over. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
This is all but over. That's it. The Miz just ended this.
What a shot to the back. Beautiful. Neck breaker. The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Nice job by The Miz. Daniel Bryan took The Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron, The Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight. Look at this. That lands. He goes for the cover.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And he hits him with a boot. The Miz is looking to end this. Got all that neck breaker.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Got the shoulders down. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Only thing I can say is yes! Yes! Somehow Daniel Bryan is staying in it.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
Look at this. Oh, I think this man means business. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The Miz, that's gotta be it.
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
The reality check is a
game, set, match. This one is over.
Shoulders on the mat. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's lapel lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Nicely done. And he lands the slam. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
The champion into the cover.
And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
Not yet. have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. He slams him down with authority. That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
He's going for it all.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Ooh! From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Great offense by The Miz. The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Incredible! This has to be it.
Nice job by The Miz.
This will test his mettle for sure. We got to cover.
And Daniel Bryan avoids the early pin.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
He's making a statement here with this attack. The Miz with the offense. Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Watch it. Miz.
This looks to be a barn
Neck breaker.
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely...
There's a pin now. Barely at 2.5.
Wow, I thought this was over.
The champion into the cover. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Michael may have ragged.
The Miz is looking to end this. Skull-crushing finale.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
One more time.
Why not?
And The Miz, the quick cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take? Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
He's got him covered. True testament to grit.
Can you believe this?
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another... Saxton, yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. Now that's going for a ride. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
whoa! The WWE. And this has got to be it! And a quick kick out from The Miz.
It's going to take more than that.
Up and over with a suplex.
Daniel Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last.
Oh, no!
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Can he finish him off here?
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No! Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this.
Oh, the reversal by them. This is sickening to watch. The ref had no choice but to call him out.
After I defeated The Miz, my WWE career really started to take off. I won the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cashed it in to beat The Big Show for my first World Heavyweight Championship.
Can you believe it? Daniel Bryan is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
But for every step forward, it seemed like I took 2 steps back. One was pretty big. When at WrestleMania in 2012, I lost the world title in just 18 seconds.
Oh man! A front kick by Sheamus! Oh my God! Sheamus is the world champion! That may be one of the fastest title changes in the history of WrestleMania!
After that, I was angry and wanted to blame a lot of people for my failure. But it actually led to one of the most enjoyable times of my career.
Daniel Bryan's forced to go to anger management with that man.
No!
I formed an unlikely partnership with Kane.
Shut your mouth right now! The devil's favorite demon is nothing without the world's toughest vegan! No! 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 No!
Kane is one of my favorite people. We almost have the same sense of humor.
Daniel Bryan and Kane hugging out tonight. This is the most awkward and weird thing I've ever seen. There we go, yes, they hugged it out. Anger management, I believe, has been a success.
We just had a lot of fun.
We watch each other's back. Team Hell No style.
We had our first shot at the Tag Team Championships when we faced Kofi Kingston and R-Truth at Night of Champions in 2012.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the...
While the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months, Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
That's the move he was looking for. Kane has held 11 tag team titles in his career.
Yeah, there's a chance for 12, but Daniel Bryan's going to have to help.
This is some great offense by Kofi Kingston.
He wants no part of the outside. Keep your eye on this one. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant... not listening to Dr. Shelby.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful chokeslam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though.
so smooth.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
That's a great example of teamwork right there. As I expected, a team working together can have a chance against Kane.
A thunderous use of the knee. Oh, I think this man means business.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
Ouch. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
Check out R-Truth's offense.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
In off the tag.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. A piercing strike. Lightning fast reflexes.
R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
You know, I have to say, I have seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole. Oh, hanging on for dear life.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. One move after the other. It's devastating. When this guy's on, look out.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi.
And the splash finds its mark.
This is all but over.
You got to be worried about injuries after a splash like that.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
In comes R-Truth.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's...
Here goes.
Oh, that's what he was looking for, Michael.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Here comes R-Truth. Impact and then some.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
And a quick pin attempt by R-Truth. Kofi Kingston with the offense.
Now that's an impressive tag team victory.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. And he tosses him to the ground. Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant not listening to Dr. Shelby.
He delivers a hard clothesline.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
So damaging. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Champ, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party he had. Pretty fabulous.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusions, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I'm a well-adjusted adult gentleman with many real-world friends, too. Thank you very much. And no luck against Kane there.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud. Brought in the hard way.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Incoming!
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team.
Kane wants to put this away.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
That could procure the win for Kane.
Oh, the reversal by R-Truth.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry that tag team champions have. We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These yes chants fans do are an absolute roll.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these yes chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute. Daniel Bryan just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well. Here comes...
Oh, lie detector.
Hey, Byron, what's up?
That has got to be it.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
You know, Byron, Kane wants to put this away.
Choke slam straight to hell.
That should do it. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Tagged in.
Right across the chest.
Cover here. And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Caught off guard. Big move coming. Oh, a shin breaker.
Gonna be hard to walk after that.
Clearly on a mission here. He's in control. He's in full control now.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
R-Truth needs to dig deep and find that little something extra here, or this is going to be over. In comes Kane.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R. Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win a Money in the Bank and become a World Heavyweight. Kane wants to put this away. Bringing a tombstone pile driver.
Nailed it.
comes in off the tag.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Kingston's in trouble.
The Kane are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging on to the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane on the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way. Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
WWE Tag Team Champions Daniel Bryan
can't stand each
and
other,
Kane.
but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
We don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked. It will at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them, Byron.
tag team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
Team Hell No had a great run, but like most tag teams, Kane and I eventually went our separate ways, and I returned to pursuing my goal of winning singles titles.
I need to win the WWE Championship.
It was around this time I had a series of matches with Randy Orton that would have a much greater effect on my career than I could ever imagine. I put a lot of pressure on myself during this because Randy was really the first real top guy that I had a rivalry with. If I could do well with Randy, that puts you even to another level. I felt I had a lot to prove, which led to some very hard-hitting and physical contests. I got pretty banged up, but I was determined to fight through it and not let it slow me down. So much so that I went on to face Randy Orton in a street fight rematch on Raw.
Yalla Finko. Yeah, Raju, they ain't ready for this one.
I'm also not ready.
Let's show them how it's done.
You show.
Hey, so let's go. Smoke shisha, play FIFA. Every day smoke shisha, play FIFA. It's okay, smoke shisha, play FIFA. With my friends, smoke shisha, play FIFA. Until the end, my name is Mahmoud and I like to play the FIFA. Whatever team you pick, bro, you know I'll always beat ya. If you win against me, guarantee you are a cheater. PS4, Xbox One, even